Yeah, top of the evening. Top of the evening. How we sounded, y'all? I just touched down, right? I just touched down. Long day. A long, treacherous day. Um, let's see how I'm sounding. Then I'm gonna turn up. Then I'm gonna turn up, y'all. That's the motion sickness, man. Yeah, you know what's crazy? I just got in from the gym, right? I just got in from the gym, right? All right, we sounding good over there. Two in the building. Hit the like button, man. Smash that like button, man. I'm about to set up the stream, y'all. Smash that like button. Um, what I was gonna say? Yeah, hit the like button, man. War Eagle salute. I just want to do couple quick reactions. This ain't gonna be no long, dragged out live. Run your business on the go, man. Cause I am kind of tired, right? I am tired, so I'm gonna just knock out a couple things that I wanted to talk on. You know how I do. Um, and then I'm gonna keep it skipping. Appreciate that like, whoever that was. Thank you so much. But let me set up the stream yard, right? And then we'll get to cooking. We're gonna get to cooking, man. We're gonna get to cooking. 50 Cent, as always, is controlling the algorithm. Um, I did the reactions on the Marathon Burger shooting. I'm gonna address the clown. Yeah, these dudes, right? These guys be in your comment section, and because that video did rather well. TikTok and on IG, well over a couple thousand views, right? And somebody commented, right? This is how you know, like, dudes don't really watch the content or listen, because the guy left a comment, right? And he was like, "Yo, you not from LA." The old me, I would have gave that a lot of energy, right? But I just say, "Yo, listen to the content, bro." He's like, yeah, he's trying to tell me what I said in the video. But I'm like, bro, if you listen to the content, you wouldn't never commented that dumb shit. You sound dumb. Because that's what I said in the video. I said, it's sad how they made it seem like the shooting took place at Marathon Burger when it actually took place at the parking garage down the road. But being that Marathon Burger had the grand opening, they tied it to Marathon Burger. And that's basically what I was saying in that video. And dude, these clowns, man. But when you start turning up in the stream world, you get used to that. But let me set up this StreamYard joint. All right. I'm already 4 minutes in. So StreamYard, we gotta catch up. I'll do a description later. You heard? I'll do a description later. I'll do a description later, y'all. How's that, right? I'm gonna do a description later. Yeah, did y'all like my Tim Bradley joint I did too? Talk to me, man. Don't be in here just ear hustling. That's what a lot of content makers be doing, bro. I gotta stop ear hustling, man. I gotta come out the bushes, man. You know, when you come out the bushes, just come out the bushes, man. I think my new setup and format, right? I ran a lot of them into the bushes, but then a lot of dudes that had the secret alliances, they had to come out. Cause now they know they exposed. They are exposed, brother. All right, so now we got that up and running. Let's refresh this. Right, we're gonna get started, man. I'm gonna show y'all. What I'm gonna do is, I know how to do it. Watch. I'm gonna do all my reactions from the StreamYard side of things. Do 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 do. Yeah. So I'm gonna do all my reactions from this side. Do 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 do. I'm gonna do all my reactions from this side. All the reactions is gonna come off of this side. And how was everybody doing? Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. So look, this is how we're gonna do it, right? Couple of y'all up in here, right? Do it, do it, do it. Right? Do it, do it, do it. Yeah, I'm really getting nice with the desk, with the command center. I'm really turned up with the command center now, huh? How we looking at the command center? All right, so now that I got those up and running, right? Time for some reactions, right? So let's go over here, right? Shout out to Unc, man. Unc be doing this thing. If you down there in the greater Texas area, get with my uncle, man. Talented guy. Master carpenter. All that ill stuff, man. All right, view story. I thought I refreshed the page. This was kind of dope. Look, listen to this.
Became such in their mid to late 50s. Did you know that most millionaires are the millionaire next door, not some fancy thing? So you listen to a podcast, Money and Wealth. I break down in 3 different episodes.
Yeah, that was hard right there, right? We're gonna get to that right now. I don't know if y'all heard that, but this is, what We working over here. New format, new things, right? I'm gonna bring that back. Right? I'm gonna bring it back. Listen to this though, right?
So 4 different episodes actually. Capitalism's Raw.
Most millionaires don't blow up until they're 50.
Works and
right? Most millionaires.
About flashy, fast and flashy versus slow and sure.
Slow and sure.
This is giving you a business plan that works for your life and how you can become a millionaire, like the millionaire next door at your house. You may not, in your block, you may not be even aware is a millionaire, and that's the majority.
You catch that? A millionaire that's on your block that you might not even be aware because you are so into flash and fancy. You don't even realize what a millionaire looks like. You don't. You overlook them. It's because they're not fast and flashy. Hopefully, y'all caught that, man.
That Christian Dior didn't start his business until in his 50s. Did you know that the founder of Red Bull didn't start that until he was in his 50s?
Red Bull. Look, Red Bull gives you win. Let me stop this. This touched me today. We're just doing some reactions. This right here touched me. These two, right, cousins. They're from Surfside Gardens, right? CI, not Central Islip, Coney Island, right there by the boardwalk. This is Stephon Marbury and Sebastian Telfair. Sebastian Telfair just came home from the feds, so this really moved me. Right, just a little reaction. Smash the like button, man. Source Chronicles, switching up the content. How you doing, Kaylin? Did you hit the like button? But yeah, man, if you follow these guys, which I followed them, man. I was before I broke through, right, on Big Time Boxing, right. You guys don't want to give it to me, but I think I made it Big Time Boxing, right. I was a hooper. Still can't hoop, but I don't hoop like that no more. But I wanted to be a hooper, so I used to, the same way you see how I go hard with the boxing now, that's how I was with the basketball. Those that know, right? Always been a star. But if you follow these guys, right, to see this right here, for me, it was dope. Because there was a time when Marbury made it, and they were still in the hood. And Sebastian Telfair was like, yo, he left us type-ish, right? If you follow him, you know, man. His brother was nice, Jamel. Sebastian's oldest brother. He has a couple brothers, but one of his older brothers, right, was serious. Yo, he never got drafted. NBA, everything is politics, man. This guy was the leading scorer for Providence, leading scorer in the nation. Didn't make an NBA roster. Kind of reminds me of my man Reggie Freeman. Remember High Five? That's a whole nother line for another day, man. But how we sounding, how we looking, man? 6 in the building. Over there, appreciate the likes, run the likes up, right? But yeah, this really touched me, man. Let's check the vibes with this, man. Check the vibes. They was at Nathan. That's Nathan's on the boardwalk. This is kind of dope, man.
This guy watching this guy.
Yeah, that was his man too. Brown was his man.
Buddy, you remember this guy?
There you go, Surfside Gardens. Surfside Gardens, y'all. That's Surfside Gardens, y'all. That is Surfside Gardens. That's the garden. If you know, you know. That's the courts right there. And quick little gem. You know, we doing different type of content over here. Please, if you try to copy, you will get drowned in the zone, man. Um, he got game. A lot of people say that's based off Stephon Marbury. Remember, Jesus Shuttlesworth played for what? Lincoln, CI, Coney Island, man. The Garden. That is the Garden right there. Surfside Garden, man. Produced Marbury, Sebastian Telfair, Jamel Thomas, many players. Many players. Surfside Gardens, man. But yeah, that was kind of cool. I was like, yeah, I definitely wanted to rap about that. Hold on, let me catch the vibe. Let me see how we sound. Catch the vibe. Oh man, yo, the audio in here is just so picture clear. It's picture perfect clear, man. It's picture perfect clear. It's picture perfect clear. See if they pick up, man. Just want to get, look, I just want to give you a happy birthday shout out on my live stream. Happy birthday. You can pull up and wish yourself a happy birthday. Give you a happy birthday on my, you see my setup? That's all I gotta say. You see my setup? That's my setup right there. You know you. Baby. You know you do have options.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm about to get ready to get out of here.
All right. Source experience, you know, gotta send people their happy birthdays, man. Right? Before the night is over. Before I forget, right? Before I forget. Pisces season. So shout out to all the Pisces. Happy birthday. This is your season. I am Taurus, the bull, aka Aries. I'm borderline. So I'm right around the corner now, right? But yes, that was the garden. Surfside Gardens. It is, right? But let's continue on. How's the content looking, y'all? We're just streaming, right? We're streamers. Stream. Stream a little dream. I got y'all in the bushes, man. Yeah, Surfside Gardens, man. The Gardens, man. Surfside Gardens. Shout out to CW Thumbnails. I want to pay homage. This is CW Thumbnails and his lovely wife. CW Thumbnails shares a lot of the content, right? He has an undeniable great soul and spirit. This guy not only shares the content, he helps with the designs and the graphics. So I definitely wanted to highlight that good brother, stand-up gentleman. That is him and his wife. Shout out to CW Thumbnails. See, sharing is caring. And like I said, this guy always shares a lot of my content. Yeah, I'm not talking no boxing tonight, Corey. Boxing to me is respectfully goofy. I was just in the boxing gym. I put out some boxing content, right? Tim Bradley, maybe with Zufov. You know, like I said, the boxing community, they are in the bushes. Their narratives don't make sense. It's a tribal of confusion. It's just nasty work. So I'm doing reactions right now. You know, I'll put out right here from the command center. I drop boxing gems, man. You know what I'm saying? But as far as talking about all that, it's all entertainment. Not really. Is it entertainment? How do you think it's entertainment, or do you think it's just motionless narratives, right? Because when you think about it, right, the narratives that the YouTube boxing community push, that people are comfortable with, is so far-fetched in the actual boxing industry, right? It really is. It's just so far-fetched. Look at Tank Davis right now, right? Tank Davis was the biggest star in boxing, according to the YouTube narrative. He fought one time last year. He let a streamer and Jake Paul expose his brand, but you still have the YouTube boxing community that is delusional and denial. Um, but this, this is where it comes from. Because remember this, right? And maybe I'll do a video on this while I'm at the desk one day, right? Remember Tank Davis was supposed to have signed the biggest contract with Amazon Prime? Remember that? It was like 10 fights, whatever it was, for like 300 and something million. That was a YouTube terrible narrative that was so untrue. But like you said, it's all entertainment, man. It's all entertainment. You are correct. But some entertainment is not entertaining to me, right? But shout out to CW Thumbnail, him and his lovely wife right there, right? Yo, look, this is hilarious. Let me stop this. Yo, Busta Rhymes, Busta, right? Busta. So Busta Rhymes, right? I think this is Busta's deal now, man. He always has to like front on the paparazzi. He has to, get at the guys with the cameras. Cause remember, shout out to my man Sub-Zero, right? Yo, Sub-Zero and myself, I did a reaction to that too. Remember the last time Busta was like, he tried to flip on the kid from the Bronx. The kid from the Bronx was like, what he said to Busta something. He was like, first Busta tried to flex on the white boy, the young white boy. But then he really went all the way in on the black kid. The black kid was like, keep it black or something. Stay black. So, and Busta act like he was going to beat him up, right? Yo, Sub-Zero's video. Oh, man. Shout out to Sub, man. Sub had the funniest video where Sub said he was a clown, right? Yo, listen, man. I work security at some of Busta's shits. So that's why I laugh, right? Because what Sub-Zero said, right? Sub was like, yo, if they threw the mic in your face, all you're going to do is go, right? But yo, Busta be on that type of shit, though, man. I don't know what it is about him, bro. Like, if you know, especially with some of these industry stories. Like, he's always flexing on people like that, man. But check this one out right here, man.
Busta Rhymes' wife. Man, he play that, man. Check out his reaction.
That's his wife.
Hi, bud.
What? What was that about? Now look, this happened out east, man. Yo, out east is off the hook right now. And the reason why I like Master T, what up? Shout out to NYT in the building. My brother, NYT Sauce, strength conditioning coach at Shanewz Boxing. Yo, T, I'm gonna get to my videos, T. I was getting busy tonight, T. It's coming back. I just don't be showing everything. But I'm getting it all back. I did some reverse grips. Look, the guns is there, right? I did some reverse grip pull-ups. I was on the flat bench. And of course, I keep the hands right. But yo, out east is crazy right now because if you don't know, right, what they basically have been doing, and the crime rate is crazy out there. And the reason why the crime rate is crazy out there is because if you are on Section 8, right, that's what look. And shout out, I was a Section 8 baby myself. Lived in the projects, all of that, right? So I'm not knocking living on Section 8. What they've been doing is everybody that has program now, they basically have shipped everybody out there, all the different towns. Huntington, Wyandanch, Amityville, right? Now, if you remember growing up, it was all like spread out. You had Huntington, you had Wyandanch, You had Amityville, Bayshore, all the different hoods. They all had like they section 8, Town of Babylon, Town of Islip, Town of Huntington. They kind of tried to eliminate all of that shit, and they just shit. That's why the crime rate is just crazy out there now. Bellport, Mastic, Coral, because all of the hoods, Huntington, Wandans, Amityville, Bayshore, it's all out there now. Everybody in the woods, the sticks, right? So it's kind of wild out there. And this right here, a Long Island man drove stolen van in a hit and run while fleeing officers. Look at all these cops, man. Look at these cops, man. A lot of them are out of shape. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at them. Look, they don't even know where they're running to. Look, they had the whole damn force out there. Look at these guys. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. That is the 7 PD, man. Look at this. Right? They was running around like chickens with their heads cut off, man. Look at this. Look at this. Right? But yeah, the crimes is just crazy out there right now, man. You know, a lot of shootings, burglaries, all of that, man. That's because you know that's what happens when you put all of the low income communities just condensed us. Remember, and not for nothing, it was, you know, if you know, Gordon Heights, Coral, and all that. They always had their own shit, really. Bellport, Riverhead. It was like, you know, out east niggas. They, you know, but now out east niggas is just, it's a little bit of everybody, man. It's just not the out east niggas no more. Put in the comments if you know, right? If you know, you know, right? But let me get over here now. Like I said, I just left the gym, right? I was in there getting busy. Right? Did y'all see the content in there, man? Couple of sets. Amani sparred. I didn't give y'all none of the sparring, man. Shout out to Gio the Juggernaut. Him and Amani got some rounds in. I'm not doing that no more, man. I'll do it when I feel like it, but I'm matching energy now with the boxing. If I put out boxing content, right, and you move how you've been moving underneath the bushes and all of that, but you're sitting on a panel and getting debates and all that. When I'm really around boxing, I'm not even gonna go. Like I think tonight's live, I did maybe 8 minutes. I didn't even stay on that long. I did like maybe 8. I know it was under 10. I was like, you know what? Nah, these guys don't deserve none of this, man. Let them sit online and entertain themselves with gossip. Right? That, you know, let these guys entertain themselves with gossip. Because, you know, that's what the boxing community consists of. Gossip, debates. Because I got that boy today too, man. I spent the block on him. Because him and his man, they got a YouTube beef. Because, you know, one of them is a Devin Haney guy. The other's a Tank Davis guy. But like I said, I commented on this shit. I said, yo, say his name. You niggas is weirdos, man. You talking about your man, your boyfriend, right? That's your boyfriend, nigga, right? Y'all ever see that content where dude, they was from Philly, and he said, yo, I'll take this fist and I'll knock all your shits out. You go home to your man, your boyfriend. I'll put this right here, right? That's his boyfriend. So he didn't want to say his name. They're lovers, man. These guys are lovers, man. But, you know, they're beefing right now because shout out to Debo, like Corby said. Debo Dev got the game on Smash, the YouTube game. The actual boxing game, y'all know. Let me see. Put in the comments. Who has the boxing game on Smash, though, right now? The industry-wise. Y'all saying it's Debo Dev, but if you go off the industry energy, who is it? If you know, you know. A lot of y'all don't know because, like I said, y'all in the chitlin grease. You know? It's obvious who had. Yo, look, all I'm going to say is who's been on major platforms? Who's been on the not the YouTube show circus. Who's been on the major platforms? Shakur Stevenson. And I told y'all this, man. Now, a lot of y'all that's on YouTube are not going to want to give him his flowers because it's Shakur. You know, you guys like Devin and Bill, especially Bill, because Bill is a YouTube, he's the king of YouTube. So you guys like them because you feel more like they're accessible to you guys. And shout out, they really are though. I want to say this. I was on the phone with somebody today. I'm not going to disclose who it was, right? But they said something to me, right? And they was like, yo, I was at an event and the guy couldn't get in and he was calling Bill and Bill looked out for him. And I was like, yeah, Bill's cool like that, right? I was like, Bill's cool like that. He'd do that, man. And my man was like, he laughed because I told him something. I said, yo, didn't I tell you that? I was like, I told you. That's how these guys go now, right? And he laughed. He was like, yo, I remember you told me they was in the bleachers. He said, yeah, he was on ESPN. Yeah, Shakur's everywhere, bro. He was on look, you gotta pay attention to the like my man has said, you gotta pay attention to the Giants, Corey. Not the YouTubers, because the YouTubers is what the YouTube is entertainment. But you gotta pay attention to the Giants, like the Stephen A. Smiths, the Shannon Sharps, guys like that, right? Because that's the real mainstream, right? They move on YouTube too, on some undercover agent shit, but they the mainstream guys. When you see boxers crossing over to them, that's who's really getting the push. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know, right? Right? What do I know? Right? That's the guys that's getting that push. Shakur. But what they're really setting it up for, right, is like Dev he's in the driver's seat, right? At the welterweight division. Right? Since you brought it up, we'll talk a little bit of boxing right now, Corey. Dev is really in the driver's seat, right? And the reason why he's in the driver's seat, right? If you know, you know. The welterweight division is weak. It's very, very weak, man. Mario Barrios really just showed that, right? Ryan Garcia, not knocking his hustle, but yo, he lost to Rolly, right? Lost to Rolly. Granted, he was out the ring for over a year and all this. Rolly got put down by Pitbull Cruz, right? Pitbull Cruz like blitzed him, put him down. This guy beat, like the welterweight division is just so weak right now. It's weak. It is. No, look, if you want to talk boxing, let's talk it, man. The welterweight division is trash, man. It's trash, man. It is, yo. It's borderline toxic. That's why, like, Devin Haney has the key right now, man. He has the key right now. It's like he can run the table up. But Shakur's right there. But Shakur still hasn't tested the waters. I like Shakur. A lot of people like Shakur. Yo, listen, the boxing people, the actual boxing people love Shakur. They love Devin too. But like the when you talk to like the boxing people, like when I had my cousin on, remember when I had Buddy on? And Buddy was like, yo, nobody's beating Shakur, right? When you talk to the boxing people, not like, see, look, I don't want to turn this into like a YouTube shit, but there's a lot of people on YouTube that have no clue when it comes to boxing. There are many people on YouTube that do know what I like to call the source, but majority of the YouTubers that conversate have channels and they have no clue. They're programmed. They don't know. They really don't know, man. They don't know, man. They listen. Yeah, they listen to guys with no boxing knowledge. Rest in peace to Roger Mayweather, man. They just don't know. But when you talk to a lot of the people that really know boxing, teachers, coaches, the industry guys, the real industry guys that are in this, they'll tell you, man, Shakur's nothing to play with, right? He's nothing to play with. Now, Debo Dev may be bigger. Some may even say stronger than him. But one thing I'm going to tell you, Debo Dev did clean it up a little bit, right? But remember, Debo Dev showed a lot of flaws against who? Ryan Garcia. It got expunged because of the failed drug test. But when you watch that fight, and he has cleaned it up, he has showed a lot of flaws. Now, it's a couple y'all in here. We're talking boxing. We're cooking right now. Has Shakur Stevenson? Have you ever seen those flaws with Shakur Stevenson? Have we seen those? Right? Appreciate that, like whoever that was. Y'all know I'm dropping them gems for y'all. Thank you for that like. Have we seen that with Shakur? Have we seen Shakur Stevenson? Right? Yo, look. A lot of the guys that they said was going to do it to him. Remember, William Zepeda was a pressure fighter. Maybe that's the closest one. And shout out to his little daughter, man. Cute. She stole the night. He almost knocked you out, right? Remember that? Y'all remember that? When his daughter said that? She stole the night. She said when he got caught by William Zepeda and he kind of buckled. He said, Shakur doesn't have any weaknesses. Man, it kind of looks like that. But every fighter has weaknesses, Corey. But nobody has been able to exploit Shakur's. And I'm glad you picked up on that. That's what I was trying to get to. That's all I was trying to get to. Like, is there any film out there where you could be like, yo, like maybe the William Zepeda when his daughter said, he almost knocked you out, right? She said, he almost knocked you out, right? Yeah, she sounded like his mother. Shout out to Mimi. She got that from her grandmother, man. That's Shakur's mom's, man. She sounded like her grandmother. She said, he almost knocked you out, right? Now, that's probably the only flaw we ever seen. And it was like kind of a slip, right? It was kind of like a slip. But we haven't really, there's no out there. Because listen, he put on a clinic against Teofimo Lopez, right? Yo, shout out to manager Marty, right? I want to rewind the tape because there was so many dudes on here. Like a lot of you guys that said that Teofimo was gonna do all these things, y'all should have deleted y'all channels, y'all boxing channels, man. Cause he pitched the shutout, man. He exposed Teo. He exposed Teo to the point where Teo's still out here crashing out, talking about the fight was set up. No. They knew you was gonna get whooped out, man. Top Rank did a great job matching you, bro. Listen, but if you know, right? A couple of guys been exposed to Teofimo Lopez. Jermaine Ortiz, right? And who? Xander Martin. Jermaine Ortiz, they exposed. Like, if you know what you're watching and you're really a boxing head, not like a program, like so many guys like that sit online. They want to be analysts. They want to be all these things. But like when you really listen to them talk boxing, you're like, yo, but you don't know what you're watching. You have no clue. Like guys that sit up here all the time, like, yo, styles make fights. Yeah, that's the common phrase. But do you know what you mean by styles make fights when you say things like that? Do you actually know and understand? I don't think so. Because if you did, you would understand that. Like when certain matchups is made, right? Like, and look, I had it on today at the what's the name? I said it. I said, yo, Earl Spence is gonna get beat up, right? But like it was so many fans on here when that fight took place. Remember, they was always saying that Terrence Crawford was too small. He was all these things, and I was like, yo, he's gonna beat Earl up, man. And you know what happened? The accident, all that thing, it kind of fucked the game up. But if you know, you know. Like Earl Spence's style, he was tailor made, bro, for Terrence Crawford, man. And then you know what messed it up? What really fucked it up? When Terrence Crawford fought him southpaw, it exposed him. If you know, you know. Earl Spence only fought 2 southpaws his whole career as a professional. He probably they had no answer for that. And then you know his coach. What up? Come here. Come over here. Champ 5 asked about you. Here she is, Coach Rain. Is that your crew? I want to see your crew on here. Come here, let me see the crew. Let me see the crew. Tell the crew. Come on, come put the crew on. Yeah, you know I got a crew. Look, let's put the girls on. Tell them we on live.
You guys want to go on live?
Put the girls on the live. Come on, girls. Look. Yeah, they want to come on my live. Look, that's my girls right here. Is that Cola?
Wait, yes or no?
Put the girls on, man.
Wait.
Put the girls on the stream.
If they want to, you guys want to go on the stream?
Yes, come on, put the girls on the stream. Yeah, this is my crew. Get them, girls. Say The News by Shanewz. Say it's the Sauce Experience, girls. Just hold it. Say it's the Sauce Experience. It's the Sauce Experience. Look, that's my crew right there.
No, that's my crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you back. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back. I'm streaming. I'll call you back. Nah, you missed it. Gio and Amani Spar. Yeah, they did. I'll call you back. I'm streaming right now. Yeah, that's my daughter's crew right there, man. See, you know, I'm in tune with the kids, man. I'm in tune with the kids. Watch when Rain comes back, I have them do the drop, man. They be like The News by Shanewz, the Sauce Experience, right? And look, shout out to them. They are Latinas, right? Salvadorian. All that. Yeah. Ring. They want the girls to do the drop. They want the girls to say Shanewz Sauce Experience. Yes, come on. Stop hating. Look, you're a hater. You're a hater. Come on. Don't hate, Ring. Don't hate. Look, Ring be hating, man. Yo, come on, man. Don't hate. Yo, come on, Ring. You hating. Shit. Yeah, you got a lot of your mother in you. You're hating, man. Don't be a hater, man. yeah, Ring be hating, right? Because her crew knows the slogans, man. Nah, man. Yeah, look. They know the slogan, man. But Ring be hating, man. You know what I'm saying? Ring be hating, man. Because he said Derrick James had nothing for him. Exactly, right? Yo, Derrick was confused, man. Yo, Corey. Yo, Derrick was confused, man. Remember when he came back in the corner, right? Yo, Terrence Crawford punched that nigga right in his neck and dropped him. Yo, Derrick said, yo, you slipped? Yo, Corey, don't get me started tonight, man. Look, don't get me started, man. Don't even get me started on that guy, man. Don't get me started on that guy. Yo, not for nothing, right? Let me check my phone, man. I was trying to get this confirmed, man. Let me see if he hit me back, man. I was so busy that I did not even damn, hold on, yo. Right? Because something came up on I can pull it up. Matter of fact, but I don't think I follow him on this page. But I wanted to get it confirmed, man. right? Because a lot of times people just see shit on social media and report on it, but it won't be. Yeah, see, he never commented back. Hold on, let me go over here. Damn, I was trying to get this shit confirmed, man. Yo, man, jump on. Are you in the closet? Are you in the closet? Jump on. Yeah, jump on real quick. Yes, jump on real quick. Jump on real quick. You heard me? Jump on real quick. I sent you something. Jump on real quick. Hey, Rain be jumping on. Look, I got the squad with me, man. I got the squad with me. But I wanted to Ronnie Shields had he had the boy in the gym, Brian Norman Jr. Now I was trying to get that confirmed. Because he could have just been there spawn with Vito and Charlo and them. You know how that was. Well, a lot of y'all don't know how that goes, right? Sometimes when you go to the gym to get work with other coaches or their fighters, you get a workout in. But a lot of people, was already speculating because Ronnie Shields posted the video of him and Brian Norman, doing pad work and shit like that. Motherfuckers just ran with it. Yeah, they ran with it, bro. But it's over here. Look, and thank you for bringing that up, Corey, because you made me just think about that. Right? Let's close this. I don't think I follow Ronnie Shields on this page, man. Look at that work I was putting in, y'all. That's me right there. Look, y'all see it? That's me. Look. That's me. Shout out to my strength and conditioning guy, Tito. See, the hands is automatic, man. That was Joe Dean that caught me. Look, break your jaw. Those are the jaw breakers right there. Now, I know that's a dummy. A dummy doesn't punch back. But look, you see how you change the angles? That's the spine rattler. Look, see the spine rattler. The spine rattler. The scorpion sting. The scorpion sting. Now that's an old boxing trick right there, right? Some would say that's dirty boxing, right? When you come with your hook like this, because if you miss with the hook, you catch him with the elbow. Yeah, y'all don't know about fighting, man. Y'all have no clue, man. But let me try to go to Ronnie Shields' page real quick, man. This is just from tonight, man. I was getting busy with the guys, man. I'm telling you, shout out to my young boys. My young boys keep me sharp, man. My youngins. I'll be in there with my youngins, man. These are my young guys, man. My young hitters, they keep me sharp, man. Right? Look, there goes Sebastian and Marcus in the background. I'll be in the mix with the guys, man. I'll be in the mix. I'll definitely be in the mix with the guys. That's the bench right here. Getting busy on the bench, right? NYT, man. You in here, T-Dog? Look, this the T-Dog set right here, man. Look. NYT. That's the NYT in me, man. Shout out to NYT, man. And my man Mike James. I can't forget Mike James, man. Mike James out the lawn. Lunatics. The lawn of the lunatics, man. Shout out to my guys, man. Right? Yeah, those are my guys, man. And look right here, these are the reverse grips right there, man. Over the ball for y'all, man. Y'all always said I don't go all the way up, man. See, I had to switch it up for y'all, man. Can't give away all my gems though, man. But y'all was always saying I don't go over the ball, man. Why was y'all saying that, man? And y'all see me do tricks on the pull-up ball, man. But y'all always wanted me to never. There he goes, Ronnie Shields, right here, official Ronnie Shields. Now this right here caught a lot of traction because he had Brian Norman Jr. in the gym. But I did not get this confirmed. I wanted to get this confirmed. There it is right here. That's Brian Norman Jr. But he was in there sparring with Vito Milanecki, Charlo, right? But you already see a lot of people's already speculating that Ronnie Shields is his coach now. But didn't they say it was Derrick James? Right? But it might be. Now, if he's with Ronnie Shields, that's a good look. I ain't going to hold you. Ronnie Shields is a good old trainer. When I say old, I say that with the utmost respect. He's an official trainer, teacher. He made Spice Brian Norman Jr. up for real. Not saying that his father couldn't, but you got to add different blends, man. You got to add different blends. If you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. But this was dope, yo, man. I was trying to get that confirmed. I didn't want to jump the gun because a lot I see some guys is jumping the gun. But if you jump the gun, just say alleged, like I said, and Tim Bradley. Now you know why I really put that out there too, right? Because I know these guys be watching in the bushes, and I want them to go at that content, right? But you know, Mark Kriegel is with Zuffa. Mark Kriegel was definitely with them already. He's confirmed, right? Right, he's confirmed. Mark Kriegel is confirmed. Now, as far as Tim Bradley, yo, somebody close to the situation told me. They told me. They told me that he is confirmed, right, to be in talks. Alleged. We're gonna say alleged, right? So let's just see what happens with that, man. Right? Let's just see what happens. I put the content out, right? And I said alleged, but my sources, like I said, I was talking to somebody. I got a real plug with Zuffa, so they be knowing, man. They be knowing. Like I told you how a lot of the content creator guys, they was trying to they was trying to get a showbiz type of situation with Zuffa. But Zuffa's not fucking with him. All right, let's get this person on. Yes, can you hear me? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes, everybody wish her a happy birthday in the chat. You don't have to stay on that long. What is the latest cheese, the gossip going on?
I'm not sure, but we at war.
Yeah, oh man, you're doing good. See, that's why I got you here. I talked about that earlier. That's why you got to live it up, man. The world might be coming to an end. Look, Corey said happy birthday. I don't know if you can see it. So we are at war. Yeah, that's true. In Manhattan.
And everybody acting like it ain't nothing.
Oh no, it is something big. It is. It's big. It's gonna get real tricky out here. You know that, right?
And people are still trying to catch flights and stuff.
Nah. It's dangerous. Yeah, you're right. It's dangerous. Talk about it.
I said there's people that's stuck in Dubai right now crying out for help.
Yeah.
It's delayed and everything, and people still trying to go catch flights. No, sit y'all asses home.
Yeah. Facts. You know they bombed the embassy too. Right? Did you hear that?
Yes, I've been reading up on everything.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of nobody but China. China taking us out. I don't care. China will take us out.
Man. Yeah, they You know, they shooting shit up, man. Cause you know they killed their leader, and then they shot some other shit up. But it's gonna get real tricky out here. My peoples was in Manhattan, and they on high alert right now. They're on high alert.
Give me the charger.
I don't have the charger. Oh, it's over there. Yeah. Take it. Go ahead. Coach Green, what's up with the crew, man?
Hi. We're playing some boat that water on the
All right, whatever. But yeah, this it's her birthday. I just want to come.
She's too cute.
Huh? Who, my daughter? She's a goofy. Yeah, she's a goof. She thinks she runs shit. She's a goofy. What you said? Come say it. Come say it on the live stream. Yo, the people like you. Come say it on the live stream. Come on, hurry up. Come say it on the live stream. Say it on the live stream. They can hear you.
I said, shut up, bald nigga. Huh.
Yeah.
Gang, y'all.
Yeah, you ain't gangster. You's a goofy.
Gang, gang.
Alright, gang, gang.
Bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga.
Yeah, he said, all right, that's enough. He said we are China's best customer. We are China's best customer.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
But we don't want to fuck with China though. We could be their worst enemy too.
All right, go.
We don't want to fuck with China.
Yeah.
Better not fuck with China.
Yeah. Man.
China got weapons that nobody else got.
Bye, nice lady.
Yeah, they got they you know what? You don't think we got those weapons too? Everybody got them weapons, man. What you mean they got weapons we don't got?
Most of our shit, when you look at shit in America, most of it says made in China. Made in China. You don't see shit that says made in America.
Nah, are you crazy? We got some good shit. Don't go there, man. Don't even do it like that, man. We got top level engineers and scientists too, man. Yo, look. Yo. And I hate to glorify this shit, but look what's going on right now out there in Iran. How they bombing on shit, right? They took out all their ships in the Persian Gulf. They took out all their ships, man, in the Persian Gulf. Damn, yo, I want to give you your flowers, right? Because you came on here. I really wanted you to talk about T.I. and 50 Cent, right? You actually talked about a world issue. So I got to commend you. I did not expect that from you. I thought you was going to come on here and you was going to talk about like, some old miscellaneous, just random, T.I. and them. But you came on here and you talking about Iran and Israel. And that is really trending. And we might have lost her. I think we lost her. Oh, hold on, let me bring her back on. Oh, there you go. You're back.
I'm still on.
Yeah. You're back.
I said that forget that 50 Cent in China. Forget that 50 Cent shit. That shit is getting old.
Yeah. Corey said India has some of the best engineers. Yes, they do. They're very smart.
Wow.
Yes, they're very.
Yeah, that's smart, Corey. Wow.
Yes, they're very smart. Very, very smart. But yeah, 50 Cent. I thought you was going to talk about that.
Right.
But a lot of people are trapped off because they for whatever reason. I don't know why they was bombing. Do you know why they was bombing over there? And what's the name though? Because they don't really got nothing to do with that shit in Dubai.
Well, Dubai, I don't know. There was like missiles go. I know. I don't know why. I think Dubai is down with they went with they teamed up with the other country.
With Iran? Well, they all in the Middle East, man. They all in the Middle East. Yeah, but it's getting real tricky out there. It's tricky in Manhattan, man. I was telling my peoples, I was like, yo, be careful, man.
Well, it's scary to go to Manhattan right now.
Yeah, they was out there, and I was telling them, they was like, yo, all the dudes, they was like, it was looking like 9/11 all over again. They was like, the military niggas was out there with the M11s, them assault rifles and all that. And they was like, they had the bomb dogs and all that. I was like, yeah, they on high alert, man. Shit is getting real tricky out here, man.
Very tricky.
Yeah.
Our lives, we might be having war, boy.
Oh man, and the war's on already. It ain't. It's on. It's on. That's what Trump wanted, though, man. Trump is a war eagle.
Yeah, Trump wanted that shit.
Trump is a war. Listen, man. Trump set it off earlier in the year. Remember when he ran into Venezuela like a gangster, and he kidnapped their president. All right, he kidnapped their president. Yeah.
Okay, Sean, I gotta go.
All right, yo. Make sure make you listen. You know what you gotta do for me, right? Make sure you send me something, man.
All right, peace, bye.
All right, peace. That was, I told you, we spicing the show up a little bit. That's the gossip section. But she didn't really bring no gossip tonight, man. She came with some substance, man. Proud of her, man. Normally, I really wanted to get her on here to talk some T.I. and, that's the other shit. But, she was in her bag, man. She's on the worldly issues, man. But listen, I hit my hour mark, y'all. Look, how's the show, y'all? Put it in the comment section. We about to wrap it up. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the sauce tonight, right? Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, right? Content, right? This is the content hour, right? Reaction hour, right? Source experience, source streaming, right? Appreciate that. Corey said thumbs up. Thank you, Corey. Thank you so much. Now, I want to say once again, rest in peace to Power, man. Power, I think they had the funeral this past, what's today? Today is Tuesday. I think the funeral was the other day, man. They put him to rest. I did a video. I never premiered it, man. I never premiered it. Maybe I'll do a Debo Dev video tonight, man. What you think, Corey? You think I should do a Debo Dev video? But I'm telling you, the welterweight division is just weak. It's weak, man. The welterweight division is weak, man. It's not really popping like that, man. Those guys in the welterweight division, to me, like I said, it's really not what I like to call motion over there, man. It's wide open, right? It's really wide open. It truly is Dev's for the taking. Dev is that guy right now. Because I don't really see no threats. Rolly, Ryan may be the biggest threat, but Ryan, he got that. Oh, yeah, yawning. He got that asterisk. Look at CW in the building. CW, what up, man? They didn't show none of your comments, man. 47 is no war eagle. Our military is so. We got the best military in the world. Yes, there you go. I didn't see none. Let me get some of these comments up there. Maybe because I had the screen share. Shout out to CW. CW, I don't know if you caught the what's her name. Oh, she left. He said happy birthday to her too. Yes, that was the gossip section. I told you, yeah, we branching off. CW, I shouted you and your lovely wife out as well. I shouted y'all out early in the show. I don't know if you caught that, right? It's the weakest I see in years. The welterweight division, right? It's trash, man. Yo, man, if Jihad didn't grow out of that shit, he would have been a world champion, man. He grew, man. That shit is, man, listen. That shit is wide open weak right now, man. That shit, yeah, you see, that's why, what's the name? He wants to jump in there, but he's kind of fucked up right now. Richard Hitchison, yeah. Richard Hitchison, with that stunt that he pulled at the fight where he didn't fight, he kind of looks crazy right now, man. Conor Ben. Yeah, but the only thing with Conor Ben is he got to be careful, right? Going up and coming down. Sometimes the body, you know, when you put on muscle and then you drop back down, it's not the same. But you know what? He's in a safe fight, and shout out to Regis, man. Regis was one of my first ever StreamYard interviews, but I think he's gonna wash Regis, man. Yeah, did you see Regis posted a video, right? This is always a telling sign for me. He had an eye jamming. That means somebody was beating him up and sparring, y'all. See, these are gym things, man. If you don't know, you don't know. But he had an eye jam. I'm like, damn, he's getting touched up and sparring, whoever he's sparring with. They getting on his head. Yo, Rain. Can I get a bite of your burger before I end the live stream? Come on, let me get a bite of your burger. So it's good for content. Hurry up. Let me get a bite of that burger, y'all. Bring it over here. Let me get a bite. Look. Yeah, this is the new Archer. I'm gonna clip this. Look. Yeah, we making the content. Look. This is the new Archer burger, right? Big Mac. It's not the Big Mac, it's the Big Arch. The Big Arch, y'all. So I want to do a reaction. 1 hour, 6 minute mark, right? Damn, Rain went to town on this joint, man. So it comes with a nice bread, right? Let's give it a try. Honest assessment, it definitely not the Big Mac sauce. It's kind of alright, man. I like it. It don't taste like a Big Mac. Here, Reed, thank you so much, Reed. Appreciate you. Yep. Here, Reed, thank you. Appreciate you. I like it better than the Big Mac. What about you, Reed? Do you like because Reed is a Big Mac connoisseur? Do you like that better than the Big Mac, Reed? I like it better than the Big Mac. I'm gonna just be honest, man. Well, listen, I'm gonna wrap up the live stream. Salute to everybody that pulled up. Once again, happy birthday in order, right? Now that she's out of here, I'll drop some X-rated content, right? He said we can't compare this generation to old school athletes. Not at all. We definitely can't, Corey. It's different eras, man. It's just like the NBA. That's why, let me take one more bite of this. It's just like the NBA. The NBA, I didn't get that cheese, man. Oh, here goes the cheese. He said, I think Richard, I think they stripped him already. CW. I heard he got stripped. I heard they stripped him. The IBF stripped him. Right? Right? I think they stripped him. That's what I heard. I heard they stripped him. But we don't know. Right? But he looks bad right now. Timothy Bradley called him a buster. Yeah. Yo, Tim Bradley be talking real spicy. Yeah, but see, I like it though. You know why I like it? Because see, Bradley's a peer, right? See, sometimes when the peers, right, they can say shit like that, right? Tim Bradley put in that work, man. He's a Hall of Famer, right? So if he calls out another fighter, right? Yo, you gotta eat that, man. Yeah, you gotta eat that, man. Richard Henderson gotta eat that. I think he did. He didn't even respond, man. He tried to act like he ain't see that shit. Yo, Bradley called him a bust. Ah, y'all want to start some shit up, man. Yo, Eggman will pro grade. I can see it. Oh man, I wanted to start some shit up, man. This like I tried today, man. Did y'all see my post? I want to see the two lovers, the two debate lovers go at it, man. You know, y'all got YouTube beef, man. Them niggas got YouTube beef. They gotta get it on, man. Them niggas, y'all gotta get into an arguing match. Cause that's what YouTube boxing is. A bunch of grown men that sit around and argue. Niggas be arguing. Yeah, that's how like YouTube, the boxing community. That's what they be like, we gonna squabble, right? Niggas get into arguments. Niggas get into arguments, man, over their favorite boxers, man. Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. Yo, one day I'm gonna do a straight Comedy Central reaction to that shit when I'm here. Maybe I try to squeeze that in this weekend, man. Right? But on the weekends it be hard, man. It be hard. But I'm gonna do one. We just gonna laugh. We're gonna laugh our asses off, man. Because when you listen to some of these guys and their speaking points, the shit that they be arguing about. Yeah, they argue about A side, B side. They argue about the splits, right? And I think me and you, CW, or me and Gumbo was talking about this. Yeah, they argue about splits, A side, B side. They argue about all these logistics that they have no clue about. Then, they argue about promoters, managers, and network executives that don't even know them. They don't even know. They couldn't even contact them, man. Anybody that's in a group chat, if you're in a group chat, and this is no disrespect to nobody, and you're talking about guys all the way up here at the upper echelon, the matchmakers, the people like that, you're not in the loop, man. You're not in the loop like that, man. Because you're organized in no motion. Hopefully I caught the sauce and enjoyed it tonight, man. This is the Sauce Experience, the news by Shanewz, marketing, media, management. You do have what? Options. I holla. Salute to all my War Eagles, man. Keep the War Eagles in the comments. And drop your in the inboxes too, man. For all the videos. If you notice, I've been premiering a lot of videos. If you got a boxing video that you want me to premiere and talk about, DM me, drop it in the comment section. I'll get to them, man. And like I said, man, Timothy Bradley might be on his way to Zufov, man. Look, I got the Zufov plug, man. My plug is Zufa. And, he's spot on all the time, man. But are we going to say alleged? But hey, what do I know? Yeah, then. How is the content looking now?